Yeah, I unplug. Oh, how do men view you? Oh, this is sexy. It's like, uh, yeah, I'm getting that nonplussed. Yeah, oh, I'm getting off grid too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, unplugged, unbothered. I don't think you, I think you're very different, but like not in like pile number one's way, who's like, ha, Panther spirit. Yeah, you look, I'm like so much like, I'm so like, you're, yeah, I'm getting like girl next door vibes, but like, yeah, uber hippie. You know, I saw this cool meme the other day and it was like, you know, that weird girl that was in school that nobody liked, that, you know, the goth girl or whatever ended up being like the cool pot smoking hippie chick that like has her own business like later in life, you know, that everybody like hated. Yeah, like that's you. You might be like a van lifer or just like really like to travel, like even if it's in your own city, like just you don't mind being by yourself, like you talk to people, like you're, you know, but you don't overdo it. I think there's a quiet magnetism to you. All right, let's get into the cards. Ooh, pile number one got me all. Cat's out of the bag now. If it wasn't before with my little announcement, I think it is now. I'm like, are we? Oh my gosh. Okay, completely and utterly protected. Okay. Oh goodness, I'm like, I was like, that was not explicit. That was supposed to be like sexy time, and I'm like, did I just preach? Yeah, I did, but that's the spice. Yeah, I feel like I need to do I said like, that's the spice, that's the sexy, that's the explicit. You are explicitly, pile one is explicitly untouchable, like with they're so explicit and they're visceral. They make people feel things, right? Pile number one, I see you. Okay, pile number two. It's like, I feel like pile number two just gave a message to pile number one. Yeah, it's like, I feel like pile number one's like calming down now. I know I am. I'm like, pile number two, I really like your energy. Okay, how do men view you? Getting like this soft nurturing off of you. Might have a Cancer significant moon placement, Cancer placement. Definitely some water. Oh yeah, the kiss. They just want to, you might have very kissable lips. Oh yeah. Spicy, juicy. I'm here juicy. I don't care if you have work done or, you know, plump them up or just naturally, but I don't even think it's like the size of them. It's the, people just want to lean in and kiss. It's like the way you talk or the way you, it's your, yeah, they want to lean in, right? I'm lowering my voice. I'm like, am I seducing myself? No, it's pile number two that's seducing me. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, people want to just like, oh, eat you up. Yeah, you're a whole ass snack. Pile number two. A whole ass snack, like a first class Delta snack. Because everybody knows Delta's got the best snacks. United second. United's got good first class bananas. I don't know where they get the perfection of that banana. It's the only time I ever eat bananas. These bananas be oh yeah. You know what? You're a lot of fun in bed. I think people think that you'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, like that you'd be just like this, like joking and laughing and that getting very adventurous. Yeah, I'm getting like role play, cosplay, legs up in the air, outside, in the sailboat, like on your knees. You're just like, fuck yeah, let's try. I'll try anything once, maybe twice. Oh yeah, I'm in your energy. It's, oh God, it's palpable. I just like moved back and forth and like my ear popped and it's like this energy force. You have an energy, yeah, it's like, you know what? I think you're a really good person. To make people feel like this the way I feel in your energy, I feel like you're like good behind closed doors. You know, I feel like you're the same, yeah. It's like that same, yeah, people, I think men feel like you're like emotionally balanced, right? Like you're not gonna just like, if you're gonna pop, pile number one's actually extremely like genius level emotional balance. They wield that, but this is more of a, you're approachable to men. right? So if you feel like this is your pile, I'm gonna get an animal, Kim Karen's animal deck, just for one more time to do this vibe check. Oh yeah, as Turtle just jumped out. Yeah, I'm getting lots of Sag, like fire or Aries or something, Leo, but like I'm getting very Saggy, Gemini vibes here. Party, Turtle of the party, or Turtle is the life of the party. Turtles, yeah, it's like you're comfortable where you are, right? They carry their home on their back, right? And you'll see a turtle in the river, in a pond, on the road, in the woods. Like turtles are everywhere, right? They're willing to, they just travel. They're like, I'm at home wherever I go. Oh, I love that stuff. Do you see how, I'm like, am I in the camera? Do you see how close? And I know I'm not even, I'm you know, card readers, we like to look at the cards while we're, but we should be looking at the camera to have more of a connection with the, I don't know, we'll find out about that on the other channel. What other channel? Oh. Let's see here. So I love that. Let's get into, yeah, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a lot more fun. I feel like, you know, I introduced somebody to Annie DeFranco, and he's like, this is a protest song. I'm like, yes! Pile number one was like I don't protest, I do not suffer no fools. That's, oh, that's sexy, right? Men, whether they want to dominate you or be dominated by you, they all want to F you. Guaranteed. I'm getting this. If you are a Gemini, this might actually, because you know I said that you wanted to, pile two, wanted to talk to pile one, you might actually be a Gemini and this might be your other twin. Like, because Geminis, we have alter egos. I'm a Gemini ascendant, right? I am extremely duplicitous. If I wanted to be, right? I have that ability, right? To do that. Like, it's just innate in Geminis. We are the twins. The good people are afraid of Geminis. People won't date Geminis because of this quality of ours. And some people use it, right, for good, and some people use it for bad, right? I treat you just the way you treat me. You get the sweetheart, but you bring the fuckery, and then, you know, you get the other twin. You know, if you don't know somebody's background and what they've gone through, right, you don't really know who you're dealing with and who you're talking to, especially with the Gemini. So yeah, there's this, ooh, I'm getting people, I just leaning in, like people, the men are I'm getting falling over themselves. You're not, pile one walks into the room and it's like, va 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 boom, like Kat Von D, frickin', like I'm getting a Dita Von Teese, like that Sophia Loren, like it's just boom, sex appeal, right? And I'm gonna hurt you one way or another, heartbreaker, right? This pile number two, people just wanna buy you a drink. See, pile number one, they like have a drink and they run away. Pile number, they're like, would you like an appetizer? Like you might get a lot of people trying to give you things like in public, like if, you know, as a flight attendant, I would get that a lot. And it's just because, you know, flight attendants don't smile. I heard that from my senior mama flight attendant. She said, smiling is nature's Botox. And when you're around like 700 to 1,000 people a day, seeing them over and over and working with people like that for years, right? You learn the micro expressions, you learn the body language, you learn, and then you see like people's magnetism. They might not be doing anything, but everybody on the plane is like, who's that lady? Right? They're like walking to the bathroom, like just to be like in your like to be seen by you. It's not even like not in a, I'm not getting like this lascivious, oh, I want to like, or like pile number one, they're like, I'm getting like suffocate you. I do, you get some angry men. Pile number one's got some angry men. Angry, vicious, abusive men watching them. And this is what they do to women, right? But women do it too, right? All that spell work, ladies. Oh yeah, like, you know, it's interesting. I think this is, or it's a facet, right? Like all of these piles have a sprinkling of things about me as well, right? That's why I can speak on it, because there are all these different things. So I'm able to pick up on it and then pick up on your energy. This is called, again, co-creation. So pile number two, I'm getting like, oh, I just watched my my karma reading because I had to, it came up in my feed, so I watched my own readings because it was like 3 months ago. And there was this, it was like pile number 4, and it was somebody that just like bathed in like being terrible to people or something. I forgot. It was like some narcissist that was just like, they just love like, oh, messing around with people. Yeah, and I feel like you're just, like people want to bathe, they just want to, like a bird bath. I'm gonna, people want to like come around and like just wiggle around in your energy, and like, the guys in pile 1 were like, give me a sandwich. And they're like, can I make you a sandwich? Can I buy you a sandwich? Can I grow? Can I dig a garden for you and plant tomatoes and lettuce and all this other stuff and grow and live in a house with you, and you can have my children and I'll make you a sandwich? You have men, I think you might even have women, like, you know, feminine energies or whatever, like falling in love with you very easily. Very easily, and you allow it to, because you are love. Love is love. People should feel it. People should feel how to be loved. I went throughout my whole life never being loved, not once, you know. So when you know it when you see it, right? And so you operate out of love, and that's why people are like, she's not even that pretty or whatever it is, and it's like, because it's this again, right? People feel this. People feel that oil slick on your feathers. They feel it's all energetics. It's all energy. And when you start to learn that and you start changing your own energy, then you'll start attracting things like the people that you're so jealous of. Hate watchers. Pooping in the potty. Oh, I'm getting fetishes. Oh. And it's not like, right? It was the doms. This is like kink master. Men are like, can I... Yeah, drink your bath water. We got this in another reading. Your toenail clippings. Can I, right? Will you send me your poo? I will worship you. I've got people that are like, you put me in a cage in your house and I would be the happiest clam. Just feed me and let me watch you do things in the house. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's this, and I'm also getting, and they just said Madonna horror. People wonder, right? Like, because you are so sweet and loving, they wonder, like, in pile number 1, they're like, oh, I know what she's like in the bedroom. There's no question what pile number 1 is like in the bedroom. But with you, it's this, right? It's that curiosity. Like, is she this sweet? Or does she, like, give sloppy head? Oh, yeah. Oh, they are just... Men want to do, but it's like they want to do things for you, and they also want you to do things to them. But like not in a, like, it's just like this, because people don't realize where fetishes come from. Like foot fetish is actually, if you look into the psychology of fetishes, instead of being so fucking weirded out by it, because, ooh, it's something different. Oh, it's a foot. It's better than all the other fetishes out here. It's a pretty benign fetish, considering what's out there if you've ever gone on to FetLife and gone down the kink hole. Pun intended. Like, foot fetishes, but it's because people's, they were neglected by their caretaker, and it was when they were in the anal orifice phase, which is when your hands and knees, like everything is, if you, psychology, I'm not gonna explain all this, but when the child is on there, that toddler, not even a toddler, the crawling stage, and they're looking for the mother, right? By the feet, right? And if the feet aren't pointed towards you and you start getting into body language, which we will on the other channel, actually no, well, I'm not gonna have anybody copy me, so let's just chill with that. So it's innate. Like the feet, when you're small on your knees, right, and you're like the things are close to the ground, and your primary caretaker, you want them to walk towards you, right? You're looking for them, that they're coming for you, that they're going to save you. This is like, right? This is babies forming brain. So when you have a neglectful mother that doesn't walk towards their children to take care of them, like ever, right? This baby develops a foot fetish. Okay, I'm probably butchering it, and if you are that. If you know like even more about, like, just drop it down below in the comments, right? Because like it's fascinating the reasons why I like the scat, like the poop play. That's all about like a lot of kids being left in their diapers in their crib. Their poop was their friend. How about that, right? You want to judge people, and it's like, you did this. I'm like, abusers like you made me this way. Right? Like this We don't kink shame. We don't gender shame. If you got issues with trans, all this other stuff, you know why? Because abusers like you switch the wires with kids, right? And you want to blame them for being who they are, children, and you're the ones that did it. You're the perpetrator. Oh, pile number 2. Pile number 1, I'm like... But yeah, I think pile number 2, yeah, you're able to articulate your words very well, but it's not in that angry way. Do you see the difference of pile number 1? He's like, fuck you. And pile number 2 is just eloquent. Yeah, men think there's a lot of class. I think they think you would be very classy in bed. Yeah, I think there's this romance. Yeah, I think, guys want to like light a fire and like have the bear rug and like feed you grapes. It's so sexy. Watching a hot person eat. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Man, you could probably make a living with just, there are actual people that just love to watch women eat food. You could have OnlyFans. I wouldn't go to OnlyFans. Go to Fansly because OnlyFans is very hackable. Spicy channel isn't up yet, but stay tuned. Lots of feet. So we have, watching a hot person eat. You could probably make a living just like, go on Instagram, whoever I'm talking to, just make an Instagram account and just, you don't even put a mask on if you want, and just start eating food and watch the following you get. Then you can put it behind a paywall, right? People want to like, no, this is called weaponize and monetize on this channel. Bam, watching a hot person eat. Yeah, I'm also getting like, it's like this nourishment. Men want to, they want to please you. They want to make sure, I'm getting a lot of the food stuff off, but like fill your grocery, buy groceries for you, fill your refrigerator, like take care of your needs, right? Yeah, it's like the pile number 1 got men into that hunter, right? They're like, oh, I want to kill it. Sometimes for real. With pile number 2, it's this, it's like you activate the divine masculine energy, which is not toxic masculinity, right? But divine masculine, because men are supposed to protect and nurture and care for their offspring and their partners, whoever that may be. That is like the masculine, not talking about men, but masculine energies, because you can have a stud who's got a masculine energy that wants to provide for her partner, right? It's an energy, right? So stepping into the divine masculine energy, where it's like, how do I take care of your needs? Because you bring so much into my life. How do I bring something into your life? You attract men that are not takers. Or, energies, which is lovely. Pile number 2. Let's get another one. Like, this is going to be a long-ass consequences. Oh, you know what? That came out halfway. You forgive. I think, and people feel that. And I feel like they feel like if they fucked up in bed or something, or like maybe couldn't get it up or something, you'd be like, that's cool. Let's do some ass play. You're just like, you don't hold grudges. I think you, again, with this you're able to articulate yourself. If it's not in your face and wagging their finger and pointing, like pile number 1, this is being emotionally regulated, right? How do men view you? They feel like you would also be like that in the bed, like just nurturing and caring and adventurous, but just a delight. I'm just getting a delight. I think men really, really, really want to perform oral on you, like for hours upon hours. These are the kind of guys that are like, can I just look at it? I'm just gonna lay here and look at it, like blow on it. But, oh, you just stay there. I'm just gonna admire it. I'm gonna worship. Yeah, worship. You could get into that. You could make a lot of money doing that goddess worship, dom type of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of men that just were not nurtured by women, and they want to be nurtured, and in exchange they want to take care of you. So definitely look into that. I feel like this is like this. I've been watching this Sex Sells on Amazon Prime, and it's all about selling sex without having sex. So it's the feet, it's the online dom stuff, it's all the phone sex, like all the things that you're not actually having sex with someone, right? Like, why not? Like, people are like, oh, it's so slutty and this, that, and the other. If you're not actually touching anybody, but you're making money and you're allowing people to enjoy themselves, masturbation is not deviant behavior. God made us in his image. We're supposed to enjoy all of the things. We're not supposed to take it from little children, right? But we're supposed to enjoy sex, and it's become so demonized. So pile number 2, I guess I want to get one more. Oh my gosh. And we had to end on something awesome. Albert Einstein, but if he had huge muscles and a rhinoceros cock. I'm also getting that knock you up energy, but with pile number 1, it's like they wanted to trap them. Pile number 2, they just want to be inside you. They're like, please be on birth control because I just want to come inside you and just stay there all night. With their Albert Einstein rhinoceros cock. I think pile number 2, that's a wrap. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up.